What's happening, Hoodlum Gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N, aka the world's most dangerous YouTuber. And look, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment below, share the video, tell your friends to tell a friend. Go on over to IG, follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Before I get into the title and the topic, first of all, this ain't gonna be a long video, and second of all, I think I was watching Willie D's channel, and I just seen Keefe D got arrested for his part in the Tupac situation. I don't know if he's been indicted yet, but that's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Hey man, I don't know about y'all, but when I first seen him on Vlad talking about that, I was like, I don't know if he want to do that. Like, I get it, he got immunity and all this stuff, but you got immunity from I believe the LAPD or the I don't know. I think the feds came and got him. Yeah, I was like, man, that's cold. That's cold. I don't know when he did that interview, but it was at least, like 5 years ago. Probably thinking you good. And he went on to other platforms as well as, I don't know if it was the Art of Dialogue or Cam Capone. Like, he been telling this story on multiple platforms over and over, detail for detail. I believe Willie D said that he might have been selling stuff that was connected to the Tupac situation. I don't know how true that is. I heard something about some bullets, but I don't know if the bullets matched the same gun. Whatever the case, homie, he was profiting and capitalizing off of that. And like I said, man, I'm surprised it took that long. I was like, God damn, homie, he vividly giving details about Tupac's death. So that just happened earlier, so I didn't want to make a whole video about that because I ain't really been keeping up on it. I don't really keep up with people's cases, period. So I just wanted to let y'all know about that. If y'all didn't know, some of y'all probably know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that situation as well. Now, this topic had been asked to me recently, but I seen it in the comments over the past couple years or months or whatever. Shout out to Donald McClure. I always get your name wrong, homie. Donald McClure Jr. I believe you may have asked me to speak on this more than once. It might have been on IG and it might have been in the comments. But somebody else had just asked the other day. So it kind of, I was like, you know what? I was supposed to speak on that a long time ago. And that's pretty much like how civilians maneuver through the hood. Not just my hood, but, well, I'm going to speak on my hood. Let me not do that, homie. And it's crazy because civilians, civilians, non-affiliates, non-gangbangers who grew up in the area, they may have family from the hood, but they chose not to bang, or maybe they just moved over there, or somehow they got a relationship with somebody from the hood, so they end up hanging around. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about here when I say civilians, non-gang members. A lot of civilians be getting fucked up, homie. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of the times, stuff that happened in the hood, a lot of times they get the short end of the stick. They get caught in the crossfire. They're casualties of war. I couldn't tell you how many dudes didn't been hit, and it turns out they didn't even bang, whether they survived or not. As far as like with the local gang members, like I said, in my hood, shit, they be cool. We grew up with them, you know. Some of them be family. It's a few non-affiliates. I don't want to forget no people, but off the top of my head, shout out to my nigga Ron Foss. That's the bro. Went to all the schools over there. You know what I'm saying? Gompers, Lincoln, Horton, lived on 49th Street. Never banged, homie. Even though people in his family do, he never took that route, homie. So shout out to Ron Foss. Ohan, that's Omar's brother. Omar from the coast. Ohan been around there for years. You know what I mean? Him and Ronald was like this, never banged. Guessing, R.I.P. my nigga Guessing. Guessing was always around there. Never banged. Actually, his brother from Lincoln Park. But Guessing, you know, was always in the hood. His brother was too, I believe. Lil Hatter. Who else? My nigga Chuck T. You know what I mean? Everybody, if you know me, you know Chuck T, homie. That's my partner. That's my white partner, homie. I met Chuck T in the county, homie. Back in 2008, we linked up on the street. Chuck T been coming through this whole time. Everybody know Chuck T. And my nigga Texas, you know. Just is they function with us. You know what I mean? They over there, they doing what it do. You know, the enemies don't know though. You know what I mean? If they come through looking, they ain't gonna be like, oh, that nigga don't look like he bang or he look like he bang. They gonna do what they do. You know what I mean? And you might be walking to the liquor store or coming out the liquor store, whatever. You know what I mean? They don't know. They might bounce out on the wrong nigga. But it be like that, homie. Living in these areas and hanging out in these areas is tricky for them too. You better hope somebody asks you if you bang and don't just get cracking on you. You know what I mean? And that's the tricky part for whoever is looking to put in the work. When you riding through, usually when you see somebody that look like you, let's just be completely honest, unless you from one of them hoods that, you know, y'all go at it with a different race, but most of the time it's black on black crime. So you gonna go through the rival hood, or they gonna come to your hood looking for people of the same skin tone. Now you got a split decision to make. When you see somebody, you got to make a quick assessment. Do this nigga look like he bang or not? Some people don't care. They bouncing out on any nigga they see. But sometimes you could tell that a nigga don't bang. Like, man, that nigga look like a square, homie. And sometimes you can't. But for the most part, nigga probably just gonna do what they got to do, homie, and deal with the consequences later. And that's the sad reality of it. But, I mean, like I said, unless the nigga just look like Steve Urkel or something. If Steve Urkel walking down the street and you shoot him, he's a foul ass nigga. I'm just saying. But but some of these niggas that I named, if you just saw them, you wouldn't know that they didn't bang. You know what I mean? Especially if you see them with a homie, which 9 times out of 10 they are, because they got friends from the hood or they got family from the hood. He could be with his uncle or his cousin. His cousin probably bang, and you recognize his cousin, and he with him. You know what I mean? Now you want to do something to both of them. So it's real tricky. It's dangerous for non-affiliates, homie, trying to survive in that climate. And a lot of the times, non-affiliates will just end up banging because they done been through so much shit. They probably keep getting jumped, keep getting busted on. Maybe their house is getting shot up because homies hang there. Sometimes niggas be like, fuck it, nigga. And this is why sometimes you will have some niggas that started banging a little bit later, because he probably initially didn't want to bang and he was sticking to it. By the time the nigga hit 19 or 20 or something like that, he like, nigga, I done already been shot. I done been to jail. Them niggas packed me out because they said I was from over here anyways. It just, nigga be like, fuck it, homie. So, yeah. For the most part, nigga, non-affiliates be cool because we know him already. You didn't grew up with this dude your whole life. He just chose not to bang. But that's still your homie. Just because he don't bang, you not gonna forget that, nigga. I used to go spend the night at this dude's house where we used to play Sega or you know what I mean, Super Mario together. You know what I mean? We used to walk to elementary school together. We had a crush on the same girl, or whatever the case is, homie. That's still your homie just because he didn't pick up a flag. So they get caught in the crossfire a lot, man. So I hope that answers your question. Y'all niggas know, y'all can explain it in the comments a little bit further if I didn't elaborate. My bad. You know, I'm on my little break, man. I'm trying to hurry up and enjoy my break, but I wanted to give y'all a video. I know I keep saying I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna just stop saying that and just do it, man. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna go live, but I need to. But whenever I do, man, y'all tap in and y'all come in, y'all support, homie. and y'all keep it popping, homie. So I appreciate y'all. That's my video for today. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna name it, how I'm gonna word it, but y'all see it up in a second, man. So with that being said, this your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N, aka fuck all that, I'm about to smoke this weed. I'm out.